It feels as though it's taking us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point. Has it? I shut my brain down so I didn't really notice, to be honest. Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Naruto. There you are, I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs before long. I knew it! Gregson! Oh, Inspector Gregson! I see you're hard at work as usual. Warm greetings to you. I do hope you've been keeping well since last we met. What's with all the ceremony? We just saw each other in court this morning. I think he's reading Susato. Not you, Sunshine. The gentlewoman so loyally at your side. Oh! Aw, why thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice. And another day of investigation awaits. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Light here. And we've just finished the first day of trial. And we've learned of Mr. Drebber and his machinations of deception. And Susato came back! Ah! I'm so happy she's back. Alright. Let's continue. Aw, poor guy. Mr. Naruhodo! Ah, yes? I'm so sorry! I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into my mess. Oh, how did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry! Oh gosh. Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to, I mean. About what he was really constructing. Naturally. That machine was the embodiment of my hypothesis, of all my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it. Alright. In that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly the murder accusation against you still stands. So we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow. Well, thank you for doing so much for me. This guy. Oh, hairbrain. Susato! Ah! I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo. Arriving late? Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I'd arrived. Postcard? What postcard? I hid it from you, Runo, so it'd be a surprise. I knew it. Oh, so that's what she was up to. Well, did it work? I was surprised, alright. Especially when she threw me to the ground. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I was just so happy to see you again that it sort of slipped out. That's so cute. Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in the future. Susie's train was late into London Victoria this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really whip the horses hard so she didn't miss the whole trial. No. I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself. No. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Oh. Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. Aww. So I'm, delighted to see you back in London. Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm delighted to be here. No. I hope I can continue to be of service to you. Of course. So, what's brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest? Let's save all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I've made one of my most special blends ever for this special occasion. Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait. Shama's gonna be like, well, what about me? Why didn't no one tell me? Oh man. Susato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time. But despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn. Stop. I'm so done with the suspense. Ah, jeez. Man. Can't, like, people be straight with us? And can they stop with the, oh no, something's about to happen on the horizon? I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. We can do this. Oh boy. It's nice to have her back. It hasn't been the same without her. Oh, this room. It's been too long. It hasn't changed in the slightest, though. And it's been some 6 months, hasn't it? That's a long time for things to stay... Gosh, I'm stuttering so much. That's a long time for things to stay so familiar. I didn't know when you might return, and I wanted everything to be as you'd left it. But it has been some 6 months, it's true. So is your father alright, Susie? What happened? My father? Yes, Professor Mikotoba. I mean, it was half a year ago, but that's why you went back to Japan. Didn't she say in her letter he's not really sick? Because of the telegram you received saying he'd fallen ill with a very high fever for some unknown reason. That's right. So I was surprised to learn you'd be coming back so soon. Surprised, but happy. I think I wrote about it in my letter to you. That was all a trick. My father is in fine health, and I'm obviously very relieved about that. Well, we're all delighted to have you back. It was quite by accident that I'd been able to return to Europe, actually. It's because of a very grand conference called the International Forensic Science Symposium. The International Forensic... That's the same symposium Lord Strongheart mentioned. Anyway, I've arrived safe and sound, and all that matters is that I'm here now. After all, I haven't yet fulfilled my promise to you, Iris. Oh! You must tell us everything that happened while you were back in Japan. Yes, of course, I shall. And there's one other thing. Something you wrote in your letter that particularly grabbed my attention. About you-know-who. About Kazuma. I know. I'll tell you all that I can. What did she say about Kazuma? I don't know. We'll see. When I first arrived back in Japan, I really thought I'd never be allowed to return to Britain. But curiously, after that awful trial at the Supreme Court, Father's mood changed entirely. The awful trial? Oh yes. For the murder of Giselle Brett. Oh, you dressed as a man then, didn't you, Susie? Oh, well, yes. Since women are forbidden in the courtroom, I had no choice. Wow, amazing! I wish I'd seen it. Don't you, Runo? Yes, I suppose so. I want to play being a lawyer now. I could wear a false mustache, maybe. I don't think any mustache could hide the fact that you're just 10 years old, Iris. That's true. There's something else I've been wanting to ask you, Miss Susato. It's about the real reason why Professor Mikotoba summoned you back to Japan. You said in your letter it was something to do with that convict's loot we found in Mr. Natsume's lodgings. So it was. That's right. The very large dog collar we found with that bee emblem on it. It seems Mr. Natsume included a drawing of the collar in the report he submitted about his time in Britain. I understand that when Father saw the report, he turned as white as a sheet. What the heck? Why would that be then? Father came to Britain himself, of course, to study. It was some time ago now, but he stayed for 6 years. I can only imagine that something must have happened during that time. But if he refuses to tell me what it was, then I intend to find the answers for myself. Aww. And I've decided that I, for one, won't keep any more secrets. Oh, Susie! That's a very meaningful look Susato's giving Iris there. Aww. Alright. Lord Strongheart mentioned something about that symposium too. I think he said that investigative authorities from 40 different countries would attend. Yes, and from Japan, my father and Judge Jigoku have been invited. It's something of an honor, I believe. Well, Professor Mikotoba is the leading expert in forensic medicine in our country, after all. But who's the other person you mentioned? A judge, did you say? Yes, His Excellency Judge Seishiro Jigoku. You've met him, Mr. Naruto. Last year, in the Supreme Court. You can't possibly have forgotten. No, I'm sure he had other things on his mind. That terrible trial of yours when you were accused of murder. Ah, yes, I try to think of that as a positive turning point in my life these days. No. Well, it was Judge Chigoku who presided over that trial. If I'm perfectly honest, I'd be happy never to see that man's face again in my life. Yo! Oh no! Oh, well, anyway, as father was invited to the symposium, he agreed to me returning to Britain too. He won't actually arrive until next month, but, well, I couldn't wait. No. So I pleaded with him, and in the end he agreed to me going on ahead. Yes, about the symposium. It seems as though Lord Strongheart has put in an awful lot of work to make it happen. As we learned from his very lengthy chat with us the day before. Or was it 2 days before? No, the day before. Yeah, it's the same day. The trial day is the same day. Sorry, I got a little confused. It's obviously very important. I believe it is, yes. Oh, as I understand it, Lord Strongheart organized the entire event himself. I think he's hoping that by achieving exceptional results, he'll get the job of Attorney General. Oh my goodness. The most senior position in the British justice system. He's hoping to use his power to create the world's finest policing institution. That's what father said anyway. Apparently it's Lord Strongheart's lifelong ambition. Does Professor Mikotoba know Lord Strongheart personally then, I wonder? What? How does her father know, like, everybody? Actually, Lord Strongheart gave me a long speech all all about this very subject only yesterday. But I sort of lost the will to live early on. Lost the will to live is crazy! And didn't really listen to much of it. How trying for you. Oh man. I bet if she was there, she would have scolded Runo for spacing out or something. Oh man. Giselle Brett. The woman whose unforgivable actions ended in me being wrongly accused of a crime I didn't commit. The murder of Dr. John H. Wilson. Yes, Giselle Brett. That's a name I won't forget for as long as I live. The extraordinary thing is, though, it seems it's a name we should all forget. Sorry? Since the incident, our government's intelligence services have been investigating Miss Brett. But it turns out that Englishwoman by the name of Giselle Brett didn't actually exist. What? Didn't exist? But how can that be? What? It was a sodium. Her real name was Shin. Shin! Shin! It was on the thing from the first game. The what's it called? The code. Gosh, I'm forgetting now. The disc. There we go. The disc. There was 4 names. Shin was one of them. And she wasn't a visiting student either. That was a front. A front? Who on earth? Who on earth was she then? Miss A. Shin. Her name is literally all our intelligence services have been able to ascertain about her. Nobody knows why or even how she came to be in Japan. It's a complete mystery. But that makes no sense. It's no easy task to be accepted as a foreign student anywhere. What could that woman be up to? Have been up to? I'm afraid I really don't know. The only thing we can be sure of is that she had some business in our country that we don't yet understand. And now she's been killed. What the heck? While all the questions surrounding her existence remain unanswered. I'm afraid so. A. Shin. Who on earth was she? And why do I feel as though I've heard that name before somewhere? He doesn't remember the disc. Ah. Alright, what about Kazuma? After my friend Ray's trial, the reporter who actually killed Miss Brett said something very strange. Oh, this guy, I forgot about him. I know the truth. I know you had a hand in what went on, and that visiting student's fate. Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship, and that he'll never... Obviously, I couldn't ask him to elaborate at the time. But later, I visited the man in his prison cell and asked him what he was going to say about Kazuma-sama. And what did you learn? Come on. After he died on the voyage to Great Britain, his body should have been unladen at the port of Hong Kong and passed into the care of the consulate staff there. Should have been? Well, it turns out that his body never arrived. What? It just disappeared. What? Kazuma's body vanished? Our government tried to cover the fact up, it seems. They erected a grave on the cliffs by our hometown. Except, Kazuma-sama isn't there. Did Professor Mikotoba know about this? Yes, it would seem that he did. But he didn't tell me. They're still investigating what happened to Kazuma-sama's body as we speak. What? I just don't believe it. And what is this acute feeling of apprehension I have all of a sudden? What? So he's still alive. That's my guess. Oh my gosh. Thinking back now, some of the things that happened on the SS Beria were definitely strange. I knew it. From the moment that case happened, I was like, he can't be really dead. Oh my gosh. I mean, after he died, we never saw his body again, did we? Oh my gosh. Could it be? Could it be that he's actually still alive? Stop it, Mr. Naruhodo. It's too much to bear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Just thinking about the possibility pains me. So very much. Oh, Susato. Cast your mind back for a moment, Mr. Naruhodo. When Kazuma-sama was discovered, Mr. Sholmes was there, wasn't he? He knows he's not dead. He covered it up. I'm guessing anyway. He would be perfectly capable of doing that. And he definitely examined the body. I remember it clearly. Ah, you're right. So if Kazuma hadn't actually been dead at all, it would mean that Mr. Sholmes had lied to us. But there's no reason why he would possibly have done such a thing. I suppose it's true, yes? The idea that he might still be alive somewhere, it wants to fill me with hope, but I can't let it. Because if it turned out not to be true... No! Then I'd be back at the bottom of that awful pit of despair again. No, Susato! I'm terrified of what that might do to me. Oh, Miss Susato. I know she's given the idea the thought it deserves. It's Susato-san we're talking about, after all. So I probably shouldn't push it now. Aww. Alright. Alright, what else do we do? Cause we've got nothing else to converse about. Do we examine stuff? Or... Oh, Iris. I forgot Iris is here. She piped down very quickly. It must be about a year ago now. I wrote a really long story based on some of my father's old notes. It's about one of Hurley's greatest exploits. I called it The Hound of the Baskervilles. But then Mr. Sholmes forbade you from publishing it, and put the manuscript somewhere nobody could get their hands on it. So nobody knows anything about it, apart from Hurley and I. But for some reason, you knew the title of it, didn't you, Susie? Oh, right, I forgot about this. Oh, it sounds so exciting, The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it. And you wouldn't tell me how you'd come to know it. Yes, but I made you a promise that I would explain one day, didn't I? I think it's time. Oh! Alright, finally. I'm only sorry I've had to keep it from you for so long, Iris. Oh my gosh, finally! Finally! Yay! The Hound of the Baskervilles! It was completely by accident that I came to know the title of your manuscript, Iris. It was a short while before we left Japan. I was cleaning Father's study, and I saw something on his writing desk. A large box of papers. There was a label affixed to the box that was written in English. It read, "The Hound of the Baskervilles." What? My Baskerville story? Of course, I had no idea what it was at the time, but Father came in and... Susato, what are you doing? Oh, Father. Did you look at those papers? No, I simply read the label, that's all. Well, put it out of your mind. Sorry? Forget that you ever saw it, and certainly don't tell anybody else about this. Do you understand? What the heck? What happened in that case? But what was Iris's manuscript doing in Japan? I have no idea. But when I heard Iris mention the word Baskerville that day, the title just slipped out. I would never have guessed that it was an unpublished account of one of Mr. Sholm's exploits. What? When I returned to Japan, I asked Father to explain, but he refused to answer any of my questions, and there is no sign of the big box in his office. What the heck was that case about? That's really all I know about it. I've no doubt that Father has a very good reason for being so secretive about it, but still. I made up my mind to explain myself to both of you. Well, thank you for being so honest, Susie. No. So, Mr. Naruhodo, I'm ready to start investigating if you are. I've committed every detail about the case to memory. And Iris has told me about the disturbing happenings at the Waxwork Museum as well. So, you're fully abreast of the situation already, Mrs. Susato. I'd expected nothing less, to be honest. I would think our first port of call should be to investigate this Mr. Drebber, the engineer responsible for building the elaborate machine that was used to effect this extraordinary trick. Yes, a conjurer of sorts by the sound of it. Well known in the fields of science and magic. Then, we need to go and arrest him. Well, yes. He must know the truth behind this case, so I agree we really do need to find the man. It sounds like it's a case of tracking someone down. Which is a job for the police, or a great detective. Are we supposed to guess who she might be thinking of? We don't have much time, so we need to get started straight away, I think. Good idea. Well, best of luck then. Oh, you're not coming today? I'm going to Brixton Road shortly for the herb market. But let me know later how you got on, won't you? No. No, Iris? Boo! That was a little abrupt. Pull of the herb market must be strong. Alright, time to go. Alright, new location. Let's see, I don't know where exactly to go first, though. Should we go back to the crime scene, then? I don't think we really have a point to go to him yet. Or Tussbells. Let's try here. Because Iris did say, like, police or great detective. Wouldn't hurt to see if Gregson's here. See if he can give us some info. What the heck is... Gina! Oh my gosh. I had no idea there are so many people in the world. I know what you mean. It's really packed here today. It feels as though it's taking us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point. Has it? I shut my brain down so I didn't really notice, to be honest. Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Naruhodo. There you are. I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs before long. I knew it! Gregson! Oh, Inspector Gregson. I see you're hard at work as usual. Warm greetings to you. I do hope you've been keeping well since last we met. What's with all the ceremony? We just saw each other in court this morning. I think he's reading Susato. Not you, Sunshine. The gentlewoman so loyally at your side. Oh! Aw, why thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice. He might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still a proper English gentleman at heart, I suppose. No, I suppose about it. Come on, it's Gregson. As you've probably guessed, we were hoping to investigate the scene some more. Right, well, that's the young trainee's domain. Oi, get over here, Gina. She seems to be busy playing with the puppy. Probably giving it a traditional East End training. Gina? She's a police officer now? Amazing, isn't it? She's a good kid, actually. Heart's in the right place, anyway. She's got the detection bug, if you ask me. Yep. I think she'll follow in my footsteps nicely. Aw. What do you mean? I'm being transferred. It's time for me to say toodaloo to London. No! Oh no, really? That's a bit sudden, isn't it? I had no idea. Where are you going to be posted then? We'll come to see how you're getting along. Haha, not likely, but you're welcome to try. If you don't mind a trip to France, that is. France! France! No! Oh, I'm gonna miss him. To France? I'll be working in the Paris Police Prefecture. Should be right up my alley. But France, it's an entirely different country. I don't understand. Why would you be sent there? That's the way the adult world works, Sunshine. Now don't go poking your nose in where it's not wanted. No. I'm intending to take the kid with me when I go. What? You're taking Gina to Paris? Well, I can't leave her here in London. Who knows what would become of her. Aww. I suppose he's worried she'd slip back into slipping her hands into people's pockets and purses. That's kind of him. I don't think he's worried about her pickpocketing, Mr. Naruhodo. I think he's worried about the Reaper. Oh, of course. So that's playing on Inspector Gregson's mind too, is it? Aww. Anyway, I haven't mentioned any of this, Gina, so don't go blabbing, you hear me? No, of course not. I've got to keep that Diving Diva safe and sound. Until all this is over, at least. Oi! Did you just call me a bliving Diving Diva again? So you heard that, did ya? Right, well. Any questions about the scene, you can put them to my capable detective diva here. Aw. Alright, you heard the boss. Inspector Lestrade's in charge of you now. I suppose I'd better keep my word and not mention anything about Paris. So, Gina, you've got a new dog, have you? Isn't he great? Dobby's his name. Oh, how delightful! He's absolutely adorable. Yes, the dog does seem lovely. But it's the not-so-lovely Inspector Gregson that's playing on my mind, to be honest. Alright. Gina? We were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Oh, that's alright, is it? I'm gonna be playing with me new friend here. Yes, Toby. Oh, he's so cute! The machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind... Sorry, you can't go up there, Suze. Aw. Oh. Just like I told Otto yesterday, even I ain't allowed near that wreck. What's it called again? The reason we ain't supposed to touch it? The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act? Is that what you were thinking of? That's the one! That's why only them lot are allowed to investigate it. What were they called again? The Forensic something... The Forensic Investigation Team? Is that what you were thinking of? That's the one, yeah! But isn't it the case that the special dispensation has been lifted? I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with ya. You're still supposed to get permission from some bigwig or other, as far as I know. What was his name again? Lord Strange Strange? Lord Strange something. I'm not sure that's quite right, Gina. I think you mean Lord Strongheart, perhaps? That's the one, yeah! Apparently, he's always watching the time or something. So, without Lord Strongheart's express permission, we can't investigate on the stage. Alright, guess we'll have to visit Strongheart. I was wondering why it said we haven't visited there in a while when we were moving. I mean, I was guessing we would have to go back there eventually. It was great, wasn't it? I had a right laugh. It was a new one on me, that. You know, being in court and not spending the whole time worrying I'm about to be found out. You did keep an awful lot of secrets in all of your previous court appearances, didn't you? Yeah, and Otto's made things hard for me every single time and all. Just doing my job, Gina. But watching someone else get it in the neck is a lot of fun, actually. It was amazing when you shoved that dodgy professor's dodgy experiment was... that dodgy professor's dodgy experiment was a total fix. Dodgy professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client. Yes, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though. It's the boss I feel sorry for. Set off to do the impossible. What do you mean? He's supposed to arrest other Cove, ain't he? And in time for tomorrow and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again? Mr. Drebber, you mean? Enoch Drebber? That's the one, yeah! So the police are looking for this mysterious man with the black monocle. I guess they would be. It's putting too much on the boss, if you ask me. He says it's giving him a gut ache. Oh dear, but I do wonder if that isn't actually from all the fried food. I wouldn't doubt it. So Scotland Yard are trying to track down Mr. Enoch Drebber. I wonder if they've had any luck. He's really funny looking. Got 2 eyes. What, don't match? So I'll get a picture of him earlier. I mean, I didn't actually pinch or nothing. The old devil's got it. Sorry, who? You know, that Scotland Reaper what's always glugging down glasses of that blood-red plunk. Ah, Lord Fanseeks. That's one way to describe his alcoholism. He always had it in for me, that cove. Don't know what he's always scowling about mine. Probably would have been a pretty good boss, I suppose. She'd rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective's trainee. The way I see it, if the choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-clugging demigod, you're equally badly off with both. That's funny. I suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that. Glad we've put that one to bed. Anyway, the point is, everyone at the yard sets out on finding the fishy engineer. But there don't seem to be no clues to go on, so they're stuck. There's nothing that can lead us to Drebber at all. Is that so? Where did you find that little mutt then, Gina? Oi! Don't be so flaming rude, Otto! A slight overreaction, don't you think? He ain't no mutt, alright? Tubby's... how did they put it? No. Oh yeah, a bona fide detective. Sorry? I've given him a proper title and everything. It's Chief Inspector Toby to you. More senior than Inspector Gregson, is he? I bet Gregson loves that. Oh, so he's a police dog, is he? The police recruit dogs now? I've heard that they're already being used officially in Germany as part of their city policing. They're used for chasing criminals and such like. They have a wonderful sense of smell, after all. I have a fairly good sense of smell myself, as it happens. I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments that haven't. That's nothing compared to this little fella, Otto. Oh, really? According to what the boss said, once Toby Ears got a good whiff of your drawers, he could chase that scent to the other side of the world. What? To the other side of the world? You mean you can swim? I don't think that's what she meant. It It was just a figure of speech. Mr. Naruhodo, I think you may have missed the point by rather a wide margin. I just can't believe this little dog has such an incredible skill. I'm telling you, Otto, there's going to be more and more dogs doing their bit for the police in future. Yes, I agree. Right. One of these days, they'll be barking orders at us a lot, not the other way around. Oh dear. Sorry, Gina. I don't think I agree with your vision quite that much. Well, anyway, whatever you think about that, Toby Ears, Britain's finest first police dog. I found him down East End the other day. Someone had just chucked him out on the street. There you go. I knew she'd lifted him from somewhere. Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-hearted soul, aren't you? To children and to animals. Oh, I love Gina. Okay. I don't think we have to show her anything because she already saw everything in the trial, and I don't think there's anything left here to investigate. Alright. Let's go see Strongheart so we can investigate the scene. Alright, let's go to his office. Oh! Ah. Interesting fellow there. Oh, who's that standing beside Lord Strongheart? I wonder. I've never seen her before. Oh boy. Ah, the young champion of the court. You had some success this morning, I understand. And you've thrown the entire government into disarray as a result. Oh! You mean because of Professor Harebrain's experiment? Sham science being demonstrated at London's great exhibition. The country's been made to look foolish, and now politicians are scrabbling to respond. Youch. Lord Van Zeeks is in Whitehall as we speak, giving an emergency briefing. Oh dear. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. None of this is your responsibility. The government is entirely to blame for having been taken in. The special dispensation that prevents investigation at the scene will be annulled later today. Once that happens, my forensic investigation team will move in and deal with that scrap metal in no time. It's scrap metal now, is it? Until later then, Lord Strongheart. Yes, thank you. Who was that? Mysterious. Who was that? That was Dr. Courtney Seeth, I'm guessing? Scotland Yard's esteemed chief coroner. She's leading the forensic investigation team's handling of this case. She was just delivering her report about the victim, in fact. Oh, I see. Well, Mr. Assman. Following the outcome of the trial earlier, I asked the coroner's office to re-evaluate its findings. Don't have time to tell you what she concluded. If you want to know, you'll have to ask her directly. You can find her in the forensics laboratory. Ah, right. Now, what were you here to see me about? I can give you 7 minutes and 39 seconds of my time. So he's not running quite so spectacularly late anymore. I mean, he could be. It seems that he was running late and he still gave us all those, what was it? 200 something arguments or whatever. What exactly is the forensic investigation team that you've mentioned before? The British Empire's police force must become the most exemplary in the world. For that to happen, it's imperative that we embrace forensic science and everything it has to offer. I first created the forensic investigation team a year ago now, unofficially of course, to pave the way. Goodness, a year ago? At next month's symposium, I intend to present the results of their work to the world. Once I do that, the House of Lords will be powerless to oppose the creation of a full-scale forensics division. And once that happens, the position of Attorney General will be mine, and criminals will suffer dearly. What do you mean? I don't know if I want him as Attorney General, I'm gonna be honest here. For too long, those scoundrels have been made a mockery of our legal system with false evidence and bribes. But London scum is about to to be rounded up and burnt in the fires of hell. See, that's great vision and all, but like, you guys have been known to falsely accuse people, so I'm not sure if I trust you being, in charge of that at a higher position. Because, like, innocent people may be harmed. I intend to see to it personally, by creating the finest police force the world has ever known, to protect our honor and our future. Look at those eyes. He means every word. Dr. C is an extremely reliable coroner. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. When I officially establish the forensics division at Scotland Yard, she will run it as my right-hand woman. Now then, speaking of the symposium, Miss Mikotoba. Oh, yes, my lord. Your father should be on the high seas as we speak, making his way here to represent the Empire of Japan. Yes, that's right. I understand he will arrive at the beginning of next month. Are you acquainted, Lord Strongheart? With Professor Mikotoba, I mean. Oh? It was many years ago now, but yes. I remember Dr. Mikotoba very well. Oh, dang. Alright. If my memory serves, it was some 15 years ago now that your father came to Britain as a Britain student. That's what my brain was about to say. As a visiting student. It was the year I was born, so yes, 16 years ago in fact. She's 16? Hold on. She's 16? Oh dang. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know how I didn't realize that till now, but okay. It's because she doesn't look 16. Mikotoba was a young practitioner of forensic science, and Chikoku accompanied him as a young, promising judge. The punctualness and politeness of the Japanese at the time impressed us greatly. Not that I wish to imply impoliteness or carelessness on your part in any way. I didn't think that you were. Dr. Mikotoba studied forensics at one of London's large hospitals. St. Sinner's, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Scythe was also there then, as it happens. Dang. Then Dr. Scythe knows my father, does she? She was a young medical assistant at the time, so I doubt their paths crossed regularly. But I have no doubt they know each other superficially. After all, Dr. Mikotoba was here studying his subject for some 6 years in total. 6 years? That's a long time to be studying abroad, isn't it? I lived with my grandmother in those years. So he left his newly born daughter behind and went overseas for 6 whole years? It was a rather turbulent time at home. Oh. Perhaps father wanted a reason to get away. What do you mean? Why? Oh, well, clearly something was going on at the time. Oh boy, the Reaper. I wanted to ask you about Lord Van Zieks, actually. I heard that his older brother was killed some years ago by a mass murderer known as the Professor, who targeted nobles and royalty, is that right? You Japanese are a thorough lot. You've done your research well. Yes. And you could say it was that very incident that gave rise to the Reaper. What? Why? Oh jeez. When his brother, Clint Von Zieks, was murdered, it was just after young Barak had graduated from the University of London and become a prosecutor. When obvious criminals who managed to evade conviction in court started disappearing, rumors quickly spread throughout the capital. Londoners started to say that wherever Barak Von Zieks went, the ghost of his dead brother wasn't far behind. Oh my word! So Lord Von Zieks isn't the Reaper, it's the ghost of his brother? Ever since that time, he became a very aloof figure in London's legal circles. Dang. Oh yes, Lord Strongheart. Go ahead. It's about Professor Harebrain's experimental machine. We'd like your permission to examine the remains, if possible. Are you well versed in science, then? Not in the slightest. In fact, you could say I was barely aware of the subject at all until recently. Well, the special dispensation legally preventing investigation of the machine is currently being annulled. Within a few hours, Dr. Sight's team of forensic experts will begin their own investigation. But I suppose until then, there's no harm in you looking at the wreckage, as long as you touch nothing. Thank you! Being able to look at it is better than nothing. And I'll be able to see it, too! Your time is up. You'll have to excuse me now, I'm afraid. My next engagement calls. We are extremely sorry to have troubled you when you were so busy, my lord. I have important matters to attend to in preparation for the symposium, you understand? Good thing he didn't give us all his 200 reasons again. Alright. Aw, I always feel so nervous here. I should love to ask if I could borrow some books, but I just can't. Iris wasn't too nervous to just read. She didn't even ask. Oh, Iris. Alright, let's go back here for now. And then we'll probably have to go other places. In the meanwhile, if I remember right, we examine the stairs and then we just go up. Alright, let's do that. Oi! That's off limits up there! Try to sneak past me again, and I'll stuff your gob full of the boss's fish and chips. Yes, please. I love fish and chips. Suppose we need special permission. Wait, do we have to tell her? We got permission. Aha. Okay. Gina, we were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Oh, that's alright, is it? I'm gonna be playing with my new friend, eh? Yes, Toby. The machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. Hold on. Why is this repeating? Yeah. Come on. Oh, gosh. Actually, we've just recently been to see Lord Strongheart. Eh? What? You met him? Last time the boss was called to go and see him. I waited for 3 hours at the club's office and came back sniveling. Tragic. Well, Lord Strongheart has given us permission to examine the scene as long as we touch nothing. Oh yeah? Honestly. Alright then, go ahead. But if it turns out you're lying, it'll be the boss who gets it. He'll never eat another chip again in his life. No! So, you're still saying all this is above board, are ya? I'm sure everything will be fine. That really would be tragic. Alright then, them's the stairs. Off you go. Oh, thank you, Gina. Aww. Alright, we gotta examine the stairs, I'm guessing, so that we can go up. These stairs lead up to the experimentation stage. Let's go and see what we can find out. Oh boy. It's still as depressing as the first time we came up here. Oh man. Oh my, so this is the machine. That was used to deceive people into thinking instantaneous kinesis had taken place. Yes, that's right. Or rather, it was the machine. It's a little worse for wear at the moment. What extraordinary lengths Professor Harebrain went to in order to obtain the research grant. No. The professor was tricked as well. He didn't know anything about it. Yes, of course. It is amazing, though, isn't it? The scale of the whole affair is so very British. You're right about that. You'd never see such a grand deception in Japan, that's for sure. Oh look, is that... What's he doing here? Where did he come from? Lord Van Zeeks? So I think we're more or less done here, aren't we? He's running away. Shall we, Miss Susato? Already? He is the Reaper, remember? We do well to keep our distance, I think. But we have permission to be here, from the top. We're perfectly well allowed to investigate this machine, as long as we don't touch anything. From the top? Do you mean Lord Strongheart? Exactly. So we can stay here and stare at this wreckage for as long as we like. She could have been at the center of the explosion here and it wouldn't have been bent her steel will. I love that though. Oh man. I'm guessing we're gonna have to talk to the guy eventually. What a terrible explosion it must have been. Even the steel gritters have buckled and twisted in the blast. And what they call the birdcage was right in the middle of it all, just here. But look, Mr. Naruto. The metal grill on the floor looks as though it's designed to open. It does, doesn't it? If the floor had opened at the precise moment the explosion occurred, the birdcage could have dropped through and disappeared from sight. I don't think there's any doubt that this was a very elaborate hoax, is there? Okay. This wasn't here yesterday. Really? But if I'm not mistaken, it's the cage in which the victim was standing before he was apparently beamed through the air. That's right, the birdcage. According to what Professor Harebrain said in court, it's made of wood. Or more precisely, Japanese cypress, I think. And despite having been in an explosion, and then falling from a great height, it's relatively unharmed. What wonderfully durable construction, wouldn't you say, Mr. Naruto? I'd understood that the forensic investigation team had taken it away yesterday to examine it. I suppose they must have brought it back here when they'd finished their work. But sadly, not with the body inside it. No, that's right. I know we were given strict instructions not to touch anything, but still. This is too important a piece of evidence to overlook. We might need it for the trial. Nice. Okay. Look at that horn-shaped transmitting device. Isn't it amazing? That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. It makes you think, doesn't it? If only it had just been a normal horn, none of this would have happened. That's almost exactly what I thought as well. I bet I can predict what you're going to say next in that case. You're about to say nothing ever goes to plan, aren't you? Oh no, I would never say something like that. Aw. However much I look at them, I just can't come to terms with those Tamari handballs floating in the sky. You've been glaring at them constantly since we came up here. Sorry, the feelings of wanting to ride in one and wanting never to set foot in one are fighting it out inside me. But if you don't look where you're walking, you might fall from the stage. I don't think I'd notice. That's how fiercely the battle inside me is raging. Okay. I think you should make peace with riding in one, Mr. Naruto. It really would be much safer that way. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, here we go. I guess we're talking to this guy. Oh boy. Ugh. Least approachable man in the world, winner. 10 years in a row. Be strong, Mr. Naruto. Your country and your assistants stand firm behind you. Aw. Lord Von Zeeks. Oh boy. What? Well, beautiful weather we're having. Isn't it? I thought I was making it quite clear that I didn't want to be disturbed. Apparently you Nipponese are unequipped to read the signs. Oh, I read them. So, what are you doing here? Entry to this area is prohibited. Ah, well, the thing is... Lord Chief Justice Strongheart granted us permission to investigate, on the condition that we didn't disturb anything. And yet you've managed to disturb me. Ah! Never mind. State your business then. Come to think of it, there are quite a few things I'd like to ask Lord Von Zieks about. Not least of which is that awful case, even though it's nothing to do with this. Ask away, Mr. Naruto. You won't know unless you try. Boy. Do I want to try? Here we go. Here we go. So Clint. That's how he started it? So, Clint. Oh my gosh. What's the name of your older brother? I understand, Lord Von Zieks. You Nipponese. I always have to be on guard whenever you're around. So you've been investigating me, have you? Oh, no, it's not like that. Well, alright. It is a bit like that. No, we're just curious, come on. My older brother was also a prosecutor. He was the pride of the Von Zieks family. But tragically, a vicious killer took him from us. Youch. The professor, you mean? Oh boy. Is something funny? That's the extent of what you've discovered, is it? I shouldn't be surprised. Sorry? There's more to it then? Lackluster work is very much your trademark, isn't it? Ugh, you're too kind. Are you going to tar all Nipponese with the same brush next? Oh. So tell me, what's your interest in that historic incident? As it happens, Lord Von Zieks, there's a rather curious case that's come to our attention. Are you aware of the Madame Tussbells of Museum of Waxwork by any chance? I am, naturally. I believe that since last month, I feature in one of the displays there, for public scorn. Of course, the infamous Reaper of the Bailey would have to be exhibited, wouldn't he? Well, a particular waxwork has been stolen from the place and held for ransom. A particular waxwork? Which... Wait, you mean... Yes, it's the professor. Mr. Sholmes is investigating the case as we speak. Oh boy. I was unaware of that. He's turned as white as a sheet. Oh boy. That's all we get? Dang it. Oh boy. Are the police trying to locate the engineer, Mr. Drebber, already? Surely that goes without saying. And we're very keen to see him found as well. Trouble is, we don't have much to go on aside from the description of the man we heard in court earlier. Oh yay, her little book. I've missed it. Which, according to Professor Harebrain, was of a tall, thin gentleman who has straight white hair and wears a black monocle. So I was just wondering. I mean, I realize it's probably not possible, but we'd very much appreciate any more clues you can give us. Wow, Susato-san really knows how to take the bull by the horns. Ah, I love her guts. Fine, why not? I have a photograph of the man here from an investigation 10 years ago. A 10-year-old photo? That's what you're gonna give us? Though it appears he already had that black monocle at the time. Oh boy. What? Oh! No, nothing. I was just surprised that you shared that with us. Weren't we all? We all need the man's testimony in court tomorrow, which means we have to do everything we possibly can to track him down in the short time available. So why wouldn't I show you the photograph? Oh, this guy. What is it about Lord Von Zieks? Sometimes I just can't work him out at all. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, the file I requested for the trial tomorrow. Thank you. Oh yeah, she hasn't seen him yet. Are you alright? Who is this man, Mr. Naruto? Lord Von Zieks' apprentice, apparently. So I'm not the only one. Susato-san can see it too. Oh boy. Lord Von Zeeks, may we speak with your apprentice for a moment? With him? Why? Oh boy. Oh boy. Kazuma-sama! No! Kazuma? I don't believe it! Your posture, your presence, it can only be... It's you, isn't it, Kazuma-sama? No way! I knew it! I felt something strange the very first time I encountered this cloaked figure. As if I knew him somehow. Can it really be you, Kazuma? Wait! Too late. What's going on here? Okay. We'll have to finish the chat next time. Ah, I knew it! It's Kazuma! It has to be! Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, this case. Oh my gosh. There's so much going on. It's nuts. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. We're gonna have to finish up the chat next time. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys are having an amazing day and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.